Welcome back to another video. We're off to another competition. This time it's not a CrossFit comp, it's a cross-country mountain bike race.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So let's talk about how we got into this. One of my old CrossFit coaches has now turned cyclist, so he races road cycling, cyclocross, and now XC, so cross-country mountain biking. I've seen that he's got a vlog, I'll link it below, and he's been racing, and I thought I'm going to jump into one of his races. So I said to him, is there any entries available? He's like, yeah, come down. So that's where we're heading to today. I'm on the way to pick up another coach who's hopefully going to do some filming. And I'm borrowing my other coach's bike. So basically got 4 coaches all getting involved so I can go and race XC and hopefully put out a bit of performance. I've not raced XC in, I don't know, 5 years. And the last time I did race was a team race, team of 3, and it was a 12-hour mountain bike race. The only problem was my teammates didn't turn up and I had to do it all by myself. And I can remember swearing and made my wife tell me that if I ever entered this race again, not to let me compete. It was absolutely awful. It was one of the harder things I've done as well. So yeah, so that's the last of my race XC. It was 12 hours granted, and today should only be about 1 hour and 20, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna head off now. It's called the Goric Series. It's down the sort of southeast of England. Yeah, let's meet up with the other boys, go for a practice lap, and then let's see how we get on. Oh yeah, quickly, 2 more things. One is, I nearly forgot my cycling shoes, so I was going to be a total CrossFit wanker and wear nanos, but I managed to go back and get them. And secondly, I'm picking up my coach Ryan Monday, and I'm in the Mini, and the passenger door doesn't open, so I've got no idea how he's going to wiggle into the car, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Beggars can't be choosers.
You need to get that.
It's lucky you're only a slip of the thing, isn't it, to get in there?
Jesus.
It's all right, mate.
And we're meant to get across there.
This is why you do mobility. This is CrossFit 101. Shove leg gear stick, mate. Ah, there we go, that was easy.
Fucking hell.
Good lad, no swearing on the YouTube channel.
Sorry.
So picked up Monday, you saw that. Saw him trying to get into the car, which is good. Bit of a nightmare. So this is my other coach's bike, this is Jimmy's bike. Just set up, so I cleaned it all, sorted out all the gears the other day, and I just went up, just literally pedalled up and down here to get my saddle height sorted. And he's got a dropper on it. I clicked to the cable and it just snapped. So now that's my dropper cable.
Not a good start.
So no dropper cable. So hopefully Giorgio's coming, who is one of my old coaches, and I know his dad is going to be a boss of all this stuff, so hopefully he has a spare cable and he can give me a dropper. Not that it's probably vital for this sort of course. It doesn't look like there's any hills or any descents anyway. So anyway, we'll see. George will be here in a minute. Going to go for a practice lap, see what's going on, and hopefully get my dropper sorted. We'll catch you in a second.
So Tom and George have been out already for a practice lap. Tom's in, what are you in, the sport category?
Sport, 4 laps.
Sport, which is 4 laps, which is probably going to be about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. George, I think, is in, let's say, the category above. He was here, I think, last week, and he actually won the sport category. So George got legs on him. Tom's stubborn though, so Tom's going to try and do his best, which is obviously a good thing. But I think he's struggling a little bit already. So how was it, mate?
It was all right. There's a lot of ups, which I wasn't very keen on. The downs are good fun. The ups are a little bit boring. It's all right. I was wearing too many layers at the start. My saddle was too low, so I sorted that out. But even still, after that, it was still bloody hard work. But we'll see what we can do. I need to not go off fast on the first lap and not bury myself. I'll put my heart rate strap on as well, so I can see what's going on.
It's not quite as fun as Bike Park Wales then.
No, it's no Bike Park Wales, that's for sure. It's no enduro race either. It's all pedalling. It's literally all pedalling. You're pedalling the whole time.
All pedalling, yeah. It sounds like my worst nightmare.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Get on.
Try and get as much recorded as possible. It's difficult when we don't know the track to know where they are, so going to try and get some clips of both George and Tom as they roll round. So yeah, see how they get on. That's Giorgio going up to the front and getting ready to set off. Just saying to Tom, the amount of money here on bikes is ridiculous. You've got bikes that you can literally pick up with your little finger, and Tom is effectively riding around on
The tractor.
Tractor. It's like a kid-sized bike as well, because it's Jimmy's.
But it would have been worse. My bike is even heavier than this. This is probably about, I don't know, 11 or 12 kilos, 13 kilos probably. I think mine's 17, so I dropped 5 kilos, which is handy.
So watch out, Hobbo. A new carbon fibre frame bike might be on order pretty soon.
He's definitely, you can tell when he's nervous, can't you? He's not himself, he just switches off.
You can't even have a conversation with him, like, oh, should we take your jacket? Like,
and as we know him, like, from coaching, like, what an absolute... I'm a mouth. That boy, Jesus. Puts me to shame.
So are we starting from the back today, mate?
Yeah, start at the back,
Catch them up.
stay at the back, finish at the back.
Let's go, Wildsy. Go, Giorgio. Yeah, boy. Okay, as you can see, he said it's cross country, or XC is what it is. It's cross country, and you can probably say that they're not having to, they're not letting up on the pedalling much. It's a lot of flats, small inclines. There's not an awful lot of downhill stuff. Tom is more suited, and I think he prefers enduro, where there are, you know, technical elements. There are bits where you're having to navigate downhill elements. So this is he said at the start he's going to find it pretty tough. I think he's doing well. Halfway through lap 3, I think he's got 1 lap left to go, so it'll be interesting to see where he finishes. He's probably enjoying it. He says it hurts, so he's probably enjoying it, so yeah, we'll see how he gets on at the end. Last lap, boy. Last lap.
Biscuit. Oh, fuck. Oh, mate, give me a complicated flat track. I win.
Did you win?
I'm not sure, I think I beat George.
Did you win? I think George was getting close to lapping you.
He's just round the corner, mate.
I saw you behind.
I absolutely blew up. 1 lap 2.5.
Mate, it looks pretty tough. Had a wander round. There's not a lot of downhills, is there?
Yeah, I'm going down, mate, bonked. I've got no carbs in me. I feel like my gear, that's stuck on.
Yeah, I think you can tell as well that the bike's just the wrong size for you. You look like a fucking hunched over hobbit, mate, as you're riding around.
Mate, it was harder than I thought it was going to be.
So, mate?
Does George and I beat him?
No, not yet. I think he'd be devastated when we tell him.
I'd be so disappointed. Oh, I've got a... All I can think about, I drank my drink in 2 laps. I was like, 2 bits of toast didn't cut it this morning. Oh no, I'm such an idiot.
You're such an idiot.
Such an idiot. But for my fans, that was zone 2 training. I actually looked at my watch at one point, it was 1:14. Like, actually in zone 2, I didn't have any power in my legs to get my heart rate up. I absolutely bit off more than I could chew on that. I just want to cry. Oh God.
I think there might be some sore legs tomorrow though, mate.
Yeah, I like hip flexors, and the hip for me is lower back and hip flexors. I had to go for push-ups on the hills, don't tell George. I wonder if he did. I was like, I can't cycle. My vision started coming in. And like the first couple of laps where like skill actually, where I could put a bit of skill in, I caught up with people. And then last 2 laps, I had nothing. I literally couldn't see me, I was clipping stumps. I hit 2 trees on my shoulder. Oh my God, I underestimated that so much. I got my arse handed to me there. But again, when George comes, I'll tell him it was easy, and I did 5 laps. Right, we're going to go see George now and pretend it was easy. But really, it's one of the worst things I've done for a while. I don't know what's so bad. I think I literally lack of carbohydrates. All right, brave face now.
Brave face, brave face.
Honestly.
That was so bad.
How many laps did you have?
I did like 6 or 7. I got 2.5 laps in, 2.5 laps, and I blew my beans. I was like, oh my God. I had no fuel. Apparently I had to walk up 2 or 3 of the hills. No. Yeah. My legs are nothing. Mate, I looked at my heart rate, it's 114. I was like, I'm actually in zone 2. I had nothing, no power in my legs. I was absolutely knackered.
My heart rate was massively suppressed today.
Was it?
Because all I have on the screen is actually that, so I can't see my heart rate, but the lines at the top flash like orange and red. Like 2 weeks ago, it was just flashing red at me the whole race. Today it was orange, I just couldn't get it up.
That's what she said.
Michael, you survived. And you overtook your bumper. You were behind a guy for ages, and then the next time I saw you, you were in front
Smashed
of
him, didn't I? I had lap 2.5. Two laps is enough, like 40 minutes. I was like, look, mate, jump on the band much quicker down the hills. Went down the hills and just like going up, like, you better go past me now. I think I can keep on with him. And I just gone. I was absolutely gone. Idiots like saying to each other, oh, see you next week.
Had a little bit of food, a little bit to drink, mate. Go on and give us a bit of a breakdown.
Okay. Lap 1, hero. Lap 2, pretty good. Lap 2.5, blew my beans. For the rest of that lap, the whole of lap 3 and lap 4, I was just holding on for dear life. I'm not lying, my vision was like coming in. I was so hungry. I shouted at Monday to get me a flapjack ready when I finished. Yeah, it was much harder than I thought. I was woefully unprepared. I haven't done any cycling, obviously, but definitely nothing over an hour. I don't even know how long I was cycling for. Let's have a look. 1.5 hours, there you go. I had to push up some of the hills. My legs were just seizing. It wasn't, my heart and lungs a little bit at the start when I was sort of racing, but then I just lost all the power in my legs. I think I just ran out of carbohydrates, to be honest. There's no way I'm doing another one of those. Not interested in feeling like I do at the moment. I need to go home, have a nice long bath, hopefully without Mabel jumping in on it, and yeah, eat some food.
Giorgio was actually pretty quick in lapping you, didn't he?
Yeah, he was so close. That was my only saving grace, was just trying to stay in front of him. He had to do 5 laps. I needed to do 4, and he needed to lap me anyway. So yeah, he flew. It's a different level. These boys are super fit doing this.
Would you say that, like, I think most people know that cycling is obviously quite sport specific. So do you think that the CrossFit that we do helps you with that?
Oh, without a doubt, I could just, you know, I threw my leg over a bike that was too small for me and rode for an hour. So that,
yeah.
An hour and a half. So that's cool. But to be competitive, I'd have to lose some weight, get a bike that fits, and probably actually do some cycling before my next race. But no, it was good. It was good to get out, good to experience it, good to remember why I don't cycle anymore.
Yeah. Downhill's the way forward.
Yeah.
Sod this XC
downhill, enduro is good. Enduro is good. You get to do the good bits. Yeah, each time there's an uphill, I was like, oh my God, there's another uphill, and the guys just dropped me every time I went up a hill. But no, it's cool. It's good to get out on the bike, good to give it a bit of a race, and I hope you guys enjoy following along.